We have a mess everywhere. There's a mess everywhere. It's 3:28 right now. Little lady's sleeping. Let me get my headphones on. Power through it. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. Thanks for coming and spending some time with me. Today we have a big one. I'm telling you, every room in this house was a mess. There was a mess. I spent 3 hours cleaning this house, at least 3 hours. Little lady was down for her nap. That's about the only time I can get any big things done. So even I try to be quiet while I'm cleaning and she's napping, but you'll see later I'm vacuuming in her room and she's still sleeping. I'm like, I don't care if she wakes up. She wasn't fazed at all. Not at all. Anyways, I just got done grocery shopping. I'm putting groceries away. I like to do my grocery shopping on Saturdays. It's about the only day of the week I leave the house, to be honest. Oh, this is Ibotta, if you've never heard of it. It's a really great app. I've made over $7,500 back. There's my little code. Not an ad or anything. It's just something that I implement a lot in my day-to-day, and I use it a lot for couponing. So, highly recommend that. Dad wanted some granola bars and some honey buns, so I'm just stocking his little basket back up. He is off all this week. He had one last vacation of the year. In his job, it's so weird. He has to pick his vacations the beginning of the year, just I guess so they don't overlap with anybody or too many other people's at one time. So he was off all this week. This is the week before Halloween. So we got out and did as much of the little trunk or treats that we could. Little lady had so much fun dressing up and getting candy. Now that I'm thinking about it, if you're watching this video as it comes out, it's going to be on Halloween. Oh, these little pajamas I found at Sam's Club. Aren't they so cute? She doesn't have a lot of long sleeve pajamas for this winter, and it's been getting cold at night, so I found her these little astronaut kitty pajamas. She's going to love them. She loves little cats, little purple stars on the pants. Anyways, throw those in the wash so they'll be nice and soft for her to wear. Only got a little bit of dishes to do. The video that you saw before this, I was going to mash up with this video, but that video ended up being long enough on its own, and I didn't feel like editing this video. Has taken me like 2 hours to edit at this point, and I still need to do this voiceover, so I thought I'd just put it in its own little video, and hopefully you like it. If you're new here, thanks so much for clicking on a video. My name is Megan. I have a almost 3-year-old daughter. We live in the Omaha area. It's turning fall and cold here. We lived in Dallas for a long time, so I'm not a big fan of the cold, but yeah, it is what it is. We're here. My husband and I have been married since 2012. We're going to be celebrating our 12-year anniversary this December. Holy cow, I had to stop and do the math there. We've been together so long. We met in 2008. We got married in 2012. We just had our daughter in 2021. We went through a lot of infertility issues and having kids late in life. I don't know. It's okay. I wish we had kids when we were younger, just so I can keep up with her energy levels, but I feel like we're much more mature now in our 30s, so it's not been too bad. Just she has a lot of energy and I try to keep up with her. We have one dog. His name is Jake. You'll see him later. He's a big baby. Ooh, and look at what I found outside on my patio. These squirrels, man, they're so cute. I told my husband I was gonna be the crazy lady that was feeding squirrels by hand, but the other day we carved pumpkins and we put a pumpkin outside. The dang squirrels already ate the face off the pumpkin. So we have a love-hate relationship. They're so cute, but they eat all my dang bird seeds, so my birds don't have any bird seeds to eat, and they eat my pumpkin face. And my daughter was like, "Oh no, the squirrel's eating the pumpkin." I'm like, it's okay at this point, let him have it. We spent a day getting everything outside ready for the winter. We cleaned up the garage so we could get the car in there. We pulled some weeds. We tried to clean up some of the leaves, the lawnmower. My husband needed something, or no, the yard waste bin got full, so we couldn't rake up any more leaves, but you'll see that video. I did end up filming that, and hopefully it turns out good. I've never done a video like outside cleanup, so stay tuned for that if you're interested. That's Jakey on the couch. He is an Australian cattle dog. We got him, I don't even remember at this point, 2017, I think. We've had him for quite a while. We got him from a rescue center. We don't know too much about him, that they found him in a field. He does not like other dogs, so it's hard. We can't go to dog parks or anything. He's very dog aggressive. We try to work on it at this point with a daughter. I just don't have the time or energy anymore. When it was just us, I was working on it and he was getting better, but now that he has his own little backyard, that's where we play ball. So I did have another dog. She passed the beginning of this year, which was sad. It was like the first animal that I had that passed away. So I had her since 2012, and she was my old lady, but I miss her a lot. I don't think I would ever get, I don't know. I go back and forth. I don't want another animal, especially now that I have a kid. I just feel like I can't give Jake as much attention as I used to. So I don't know if I want any more animals after he passes. He is getting older. Ooh, if you haven't seen this thing, this is called a Chom Chom. Oh my gosh. I love this thing. You just roll it onto, I think you can do it any upholstered surface, and it just grabs the dog hair so easily. I'll show you at the end. It just collects it in that little tray there that I showed you that was empty. Everything that you see, if you see anything in my house that you like, I've tried to link everything on my Amazon storefront, just so, I don't know, I like going and stalking people's Amazon storefronts to see what they have in there. Look at how much hair this thing collected. There's no batteries, nothing. I love this thing. This is all the stuff from the living room that needs to go in little lady's room, but she was sleeping. And like I said, I don't try to open the door while she's sleeping, but honestly, I don't think it matters, because there's been multiple times that I will vacuum right next to her dang head, and it unfazes her. She is a sleeper just like her dad. Her dad needs 5-6 alarms to get up in the morning, so if I have an alarm, I'm like shot to the moon. Like, I'm up and I'm ready to go. He needs 16,000 alarms to go off every 5 minutes. I know I'm not alone. Please tell me who else has to deal with that with their spouse. Now that I'm editing this back and seeing that I'm using a lint roller to get Jake's hair off the dog bed, why didn't I just use that dang Chom Chom thing? I've never used it anywhere besides the couch. It probably would have worked perfectly for getting all that dog hair off the bed. For the camera. And now, because I have ADHD, I'm gonna clean the basement instead of finishing the bedroom. I see a mess and I'm like, oh god, I might as well do this since I'm down here. And I was so overwhelmed, I'm like, where do I even start? And I think my little advice, my little tip for here, if you have an overwhelming space, I started with the big things that I could get out of the way, like right away. And then I went for like items. So Ember had pulled out all of she wanted to paint, so she was pulling out a bunch of painting stuff. So I was looking for things that were paint related and I put them all together. This stuff on the coffee table, I went through her bedroom. You actually will get a sneak peek. I rearranged her room. I do have a video of that I will be putting up soon. But that's toys and books from her room. Also some stuff from a kitchen cabinet that I organized. So that all is going to go into the garage for my garage sale in the spring. Anytime we are downstairs, which is usually if she's awake and I'm editing a video, she like just goes rampage. She pulls everything out, dumps all of her toys out, and I am like trying to edit a video, like, and it's like where I'm like almost done. So I'm just like, just do it. I'll clean it up later. It'll make good video content. this little thing right here that I'm cleaning is called a squatty potty. If you know, you know. I can't go to the bathroom without one of these now. If I go to somebody else's bathroom, I'm like, what can I use? I'll like put my feet on the trash can. If you have trouble, no, we're not going there. Never mind. At this point, I don't care if little lady wakes up, so we're just going to go ahead and get her room clean. It's the last room that I need to do, so we're going to move all these toys in there. Try to anyway, without dropping a bunch on the floor. She has so many toys. And you know, I just learned about a living room child. Like, Ember hardly ever plays in her room. She brings everything out to the living room. And I don't know if I know exactly what it is, but I guess it's like when a kid feels so comfortable and they just want to be around their parents all the time. Something along those lines. I don't know. You know how TikTok is. They talk about something and then they don't really go in depth about it, but I just try to see it that way. If she feels more comfortable playing with me in the living room or with my husband, I don't care if she brings her toys out. Like, she asked me to play in her room and we'll play in there, but usually she brings all of her stuff out to the living room, which is fine. I found this little sign. It's like one that you can make your own sign or have it say whatever you want, and I thought that would be cute in her room. She was sick last week and our little neighbor friends made her get well soon cards. I thought that was so cute. But I found that little sign and I hung it up in her room, and she says, "What's that?" And I'm like, "That's a sign that says that it's Ember's room." And so my husband got home later and she showed it to him and she goes, "It's Ember's room." And he's like, "Oh yeah." Oh man, the sass that this girl has, she is so cute. Well, we've come to the end of the video, the part where I must say adieu. Auf Wiedersehen, farewell. I hope you enjoyed spending some time with me. I hope you got a little bit of motivation. Consider subscribing if you're new. If you've already subscribed, I love you. You know it. Like the video. You can turn on bell notifications to be notified anytime I post. I'm just going to do some after shots. And I will see you very soon in a new video. Have a good week. Bye.